Hey, what's up, Darkside Phil? First off, I want to say yes, you can record with a capture card with live commentary, and you don't have to do any extra work. What you need is, first off, is an HD PVR made by Hauppauge 1212. Um, then you need a sound mixer and then a microphone. Now, all you do is you put the left and right audio here in the sound mixer, you put your microphone in it, and it'll mix it into one channel. Um, what the great thing about the HD PVR, it records in MP4 file, which you can easily cut. I'm just getting an example right here. I have an HD PVR on the way, but it's not here. But I have a camcorder that records in MP4. So I'll just show you example right here what I'm talking about. I don't know if you probably do this the way you do it or what software you use. But anyway, here's a clip of Bayonetta. As you can see, let's say I want that clip. I go over here, I go copy, I go make a new player, I paste that in there. I then come over to save, and I just go right here, save. And as you can see, there is the file. Absolutely no encoding. And that's what you're going to get with this HD PVR because it records in MP4 file format. Um, and it's H.264. So that's all you need is an HD PVR, sound mixer, and a microphone. I would probably try this microphone as it's clips onto your onto your shirt. It's kind of like a TV microphone what they use in, when they're doing TV shows. And you just put the HD PVR underneath your TV and the sound mixer, pull out the microphone, clip it to your shirt, and you're ready to go. Um, and then you just cut up the files and upload it to YouTube. There's no dropping sound files and encoding. There's none of that. This is actually even better than the way you're doing it. One, you don't have to deal with the tripod. Um, two, you don't have to worry about dumping the files to your computer through USB or, when you take the memory card out, whatever you stick it into your computer. There's absolutely none of that. It's just straight up videos, and you can just chop them up into 10 minutes sections. So you can play for 3 hours and just do the cuts and then upload. Um, there's a few other mics that you might want to consider. Maybe a non-directional mic that's not the mic I'm showing you right here. This picks up noise all around. Um, so it'll get the sound from the TV, but I think you're probably better off going with a mic that clips onto your shirt, and then just mixing it in with the sound that's coming out of the Xbox. Um, but that's the type of microphone you have in your little camcorder. All camcorders have non-directional, meaning they pick up sound from all over, kind of like the human ear. You could get a shotgun microphone and then put it on a pole like this right over here. This is the video, the stereo video mic. You would want to get the mono one, um, just for your voice. And you can put it on a pole like right here. This is kind of like a pole that singers or bands use, but you can use it. Just put the pole right next to you with the microphone when you're sitting down playing games, and put a little shotgun microphone on there. And that shotgun microphone is pretty much going to pick up only the sounding of your voice. It's not going to pick up the TV or anything like that. So that's one way you could go about it. But I would probably just pretty much stick with the microphone that's on you, that'll be on your shirt. This clip it as high as it can go around your collar, and you're pretty much set to go. Sound mixer, that's all you need. Hauppauge, and record an MP4 file. This use QuickTime to do the cuts, and it uploads right to YouTube. Um, I got a couple of other videos right here that show microphones. So, if you want to get a good idea of how these microphones would work to get your voice mixed in with the gameplay footage, I'm gonna recommend this video. All the links will be in the sidebar. Just on a side note, just to let you know about this, I know you say you're looking for different camcorders. I don't know what kind of camcorder you're looking at, but these camcorders, Sony, Panasonic, whatever the brand is, most of these ones that where you put your hand through strap, recording a file format called where is it? AVC HD. All these camcorders that record in this file format have to be edited in an editing program. Yeah, you can't upload the clips if they're under 10 minutes. YouTube doesn't have it, but you can't do a cut. That's the problem with this file format. This file format was designed to get around the FAT32 problem because that's the only file format they can use. Um, because Microsoft won't release the NTFS whatever. So after the 4 gig limit, it'll buffer a new file, and when you drop those two files together, they're seamless. So these aren't the camcorders you would want to use. If you still do want to use um, a camcorder, I would highly recommend. I'm just gonna go over to here, camcorders, and where is it? High def. But I would buy this at B&H Photo. I'm gonna leave a link to B&H, but I'm just showing you on Amazon. This camcorder does record in 1080p. This is what if you're looking the 1010, but it's $320 at B&H. It's a discontinued model. There's a few Amazon people still selling it, and they jacked up the price because it's not being made anymore. But Sanyo released a new model, which is a 2008. This is a newer one. And you can tell it's a newer one because the newer number. But it's actually cheaper than the older one. There's only a couple of these sellers selling it, so that's why there's a few people. And it's like this on everything on Amazon. When something's discontinued, you get a couple of people resellers trying to jack up the price, and you can see this old one that's $1,000, which Sanyo hasn't made that in 2 years, so that's the reason why. But head over to B&H Photo if you want to pick up this one right here, and let me just type in it, see if I can get this right here. B&H, and if you see it right here, type in Sanyo 1010. And let me see if it comes in. Yeah, Sanyo 1010, $319. It has very good audio. You can put in your own microphone. If you want to put a microphone, you can do that. You can clip a shotgun mic on the top, which I don't think you'd really need anyway. But the audio is really good. It does 1080p at 30 frames a second. So if you still want to do the camcorder, make sure the camcorder records in MP4 and MOV files. All right, so that's my take on it. Highly recommend you go with the capture card and get a sound mixer. It's gonna be so much easier. It's easier than what you think, you know, than what you think it is. A good sound mixer, 45 bucks will do the job, and just get a microphone. And all you have to do is just clip it onto your shirt and play games. And as you record, it'll be dumped into your hard drive. Again, just like anything else, something could crash or whatever. You know, if you still want to use your camcorder as a backup, maybe not a bad idea. So that's my take on things. All right, take it easy. Bye.